This is the 2015 season preview. Coach Ben Van Zandt and the Minnesota Golden Gophers are set for a new season of college football. Coach Van Zandt returns for his fourth season as head coach of Minnesota, and what a successful first three seasons it has been for him and his Golden Gopher football team. The Cinderella 2012 season coming from nowhere, 14-0, Big Ten and BCS national champions. Then in 2013, a 10-win season ending with the Outback Bowl victory. Then last year, 2014, once again not expected to have much success, but having a ton of it. Big Ten champions in a thriller, and then winning the Rose Bowl in another thriller to end with a 12-2 record. We are excited here for a new season to begin, coming off of a very successful season. Obviously, we lost quite a few guys from last year and got a lot of guys returning. We're working very hard, the returning guys and the new guys, all hyped up for this new season. Let's meet your 2015 Minnesota Golden Gophers. Start here on the offensive side of the ball. We'll be led by our senior quarterback, Ezra Schultz. We'll be backed up by Alex Mendoza, Bradley Gorman, and Avery Kirk getting a red shirt. Our halfbacks, Lou Kimbrough, Kendrick Cox, Eric McLaughlin, Cecil Wilkerson, and Julian Cantrell getting a red shirt. Fullbacks with Caden Novak and senior Willie Caldwell. Wide receivers, senior Robert Ostrander, senior Martell Fowler, senior Lionel Owens, senior Vince Edwards, Julius Chandler, red shirt, Phil Dempsey, and Dante Flowers. Tight ends, Michael Moss, Cornelius Wagner, and Jamar Beverly getting a red shirt. Our left tackles, Jonathan Coles and senior Brian Young. Left guards, Larry Berg, Case Callahan, red shirt, Nate Baker, red shirt. Centers, senior Chad Lott and Mickey Fountain, red shirt. Right guards, senior and our offensive team captain, Andy Casillo. Senior Jimmy Frank, OJ Green. Right tackles, senior Starlin Burris and Isaac Lundy, red shirt. The defensive side of the ball, left ends, Greg Hunter, senior Kyle Price, Brandon Pleasant, red shirt, Bradley Osborne, red shirt. Right ends, James Miller and Vincent Day. Our defensive tackles, Jonah Manning, Alex Williams, Corey Barrett, Douglas Ward, Alex Douglas, and Wallace Mason. Our left outside linebackers, senior Jordan Murphy, Lyles Church, red shirt, Jace Finley. Middle linebackers, Ryan Logan, senior Maurice Hopkins, CJ Fullenberg, Dwayne Terry. Right outside linebackers, Bryce Bennett, Tyler Gandy. Our cornerbacks, Chauncey Tidwell. Our defensive team captain, Tyreek Fuller, Skylar Powell, Draymond Cole, Freddie Hampton, red shirt, senior Brenton Shelton, and Jerome Covington, red shirt. Free safeties, Eric Bradford, River Hampton, red shirt, senior Clint Stanley, Rex Triangan, red shirt. Strong safeties, Wayne Townsend, Eli Robbins. Kicker, Stephen Bowers and Simon Penn, red shirt. And our punter, Jeff Arnold. That is your 2015 Minnesota Golden Gophers. Let's go. Now a look here, the conference outlook. Take a look at the Big Ten and around the nation. Here's a look at the Big Ten. The preseason favorites, number 17, the Michigan Wolverines, expected to win the Legends Division. Number 18, the Michigan State Spartans, expected to finish second in the division. Here we are, the defending Big Ten champion Minnesota Golden Gophers, ranked number 21 to begin the year and predicted to finish third in the Legends Division. Then we have the Iowa Hawkeyes, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, and the Northwestern Wildcats predicted to finish at the bottom of the division. Now I look here at the Leaders Division. Number 10 in the country, the preseason favorites in the Leaders Division is the Ohio State Buckeyes. Then we have number 15, the Wisconsin Badgers, who have dominated this division. They are not predicted to win the division, however, in 2015, predicted to finish second. Then we have the Penn State Nittany Lions, Illinois Fighting Illini, Purdue Boilermakers, and the Indiana Hoosiers predicted to finish bottom of the Leaders Division. And here's a look overall in the Big Ten. The Ohio State Buckeyes ended last season strong, and they are the preseason favorites here in 2015 to win the Big Ten championship. Here we are, the defending Big Ten champions, predicted to finish 5th overall in the Big Ten. Now a look around the country at the preseason outlooks for everyone. Florida State, the favorites in the ACC. Texas, favorites in the Big 12, no doubt. Same with Louisville, favorites in the Big East. Already saw Ohio State, Big Ten favorites to begin the year. UCF, preseason favorites in Conference USA. Look at the independents there. Bowling Green, preseason favorites in the MAC. Boise State, preseason favorites in the Mountain West. Look at the Pac-12 here, Oregon. Oregon Ducks, preseason favorites in the Pac-12. Georgia Bulldogs, preseason favorites in the SEC. Arkansas State, preseason favorites in the Sun Belt, and Louisiana Tech, preseason favorites in the MAC. Now we'll take a look at the preseason polls. Starting here at the top 10, the defending national champion Texas Longhorns, coming off of an undefeated national championship winning season. They are number 1 to begin the year. Can they go back to back? That's a question for the Longhorns. Number 2 is the Georgia Bulldogs. They're looking for their first national championship since just 2013, winning it a couple years ago. They are number 2 to start the season here in 2015. Notre Dame Fighting Irish are number 3 to begin the year, coming off of back-to-back undefeated regular seasons and then losses in the BCS National Championship. Can they get the job done completely this year to begin the season? Number 3, looking for their first national championship since the 1988 season. Number 4, the South Carolina Gamecocks. They begin the season number 4 in the nation, looking for their first ever national championship, coming off of the SEC title last year. Number 5, the Oklahoma Sooners, looking for their first national championship since the 2000 season. The Oregon Ducks, number 6, looking for their first ever national championship. Number 7, the LSU Tigers, looking for their first national title since the 2007 season. Number 8, the Stanford Cardinal, defending Pac-12 champions, looking for their first national championship since the 1940 season. The TCU Horned Frogs, looking for their first national title since the 1938 season, getting number 9. And the Ohio State Buckeyes, beginning the season number 10, looking for their first national title since the 2002 season. They're the top-ranked team in the Big Ten. Here's a look at the rest of the top 25. We are number 21 to start off the year. Now here's a look at the rest of the nation as West Virginia rounds up the top 25. Here's a look at the rest of the preseason polls. And there we have that. Now we'll take a quick look at the Heisman Watch, the Heisman candidates entering the season. We have Sam Warren, senior quarterback out of Michigan, redshirt senior. The Heisman candidate to start the year. We have redshirt senior Kevin Bonner out of Notre Dame. No surprise there. Heisman candidate here. Redshirt senior Terrence Jackson, halfback out of Wisconsin, another guy that we have played against. Great halfback there. And then there's redshirt junior quarterback Breon Pitts out of Washington on the Heisman Watch. And redshirt senior quarterback Marcus Moore of USC, also on the Heisman Watch. We'll look at the end of the year, see if one of these guys wins it or if someone from the outside steps up to claim the Heisman Trophy for the 2015 season. Hyped up to begin the year here. Let's take a look at the schedule for the Golden Gophers. We're starting things off a big test. We're going to be going on the road, taking on the defending Mountain West champion Boise State Broncos. Going to be playing on the blue turf, the Smurf turf there in Boise, Idaho to start the year. Huge game. We will be back in Minneapolis at home, taking on Western Kentucky week 2. We'll have a bye in week 3, back at home week 4 against Kansas. And we'll be on the road week 5, taking on Syracuse. We'll begin Big Ten play week 6 at home, rivalry game against Iowa. And a rivalry game on the road week 7, taking on preseason number 17 Michigan. On the road against Northwestern week 8. A bye in week 9. We'll be at home against Nebraska in week 10. Week 11 we will go on the road, taking on the Indiana Hoosiers. Week 12 we will be on the road, taking on number 18 to start the season, Michigan State Spartans. Week 13 we will be at home against Illinois. And week 14, final game of the regular season, we have got our big rivalry hosting the Wisconsin Badgers, starting the season number 15. Not ending the season with Michigan State this year, ending it with that huge rivalry against Wisconsin. That could potentially be a massive, massive game. We will see how things go. So hyped to begin the year, coming off of a great season in 2014. We have a huge challenge, a huge test. Big matchup week 1 out in Boise. We are all hyped up for it. Let's go, Golden Gophers.